Hi guys, welcome to video number 4. We're on the with video side. Your name and the date should be written there. I'm really excited to get started. Just like yesterday's video, if you feel that you want to try it first on your own and then check with the video, that is fine. Go ahead and pause it now. If you're feeling like you'd like to go through these last 3 problems with me, great. Let's get started. All right, remember we're going to estimate the answer of the subtraction problem, solve the subtraction problem with the place value chart, then solve in standard algorithm, and last we're going to check our answers with addition. If we estimate 627,200, I think I'm going to estimate to the nearest 1,000. So I can see that that is about 627,000. Now if I am going to round my second number, 343,112 to the nearest 1,000, it's going to round down to 343,000. Now if we estimate what our answer is going to be, we have our 3 zeros. 7 minus 3 is 4. 2 minus 4, I need to regroup my 6 into 5 hundred-thousands plus 10 more, which is 12 ten-thousands. 12 minus 4 is 8. 5 minus 3 is 2. So my answer should be close to 284,000. I would like you to try and solve this problem in the place value chart all the way through, and after you're done, unpause the video and listen to me explain it and see if it's the same for you. So you're going to try it in the place value chart by yourself. Go ahead. All right, we can see that we don't have any in our tens and ones, and that there's only 2 in the hundreds. So it looks like right away we're going to have to do some regrouping, because if we have 0 ones, we cannot take away 2. Now when I go to the next place over, the tens, I can't regroup from here either because there's nothing here. So I go to the hundreds and I have 2 and I can regroup one of them. So I'm going to regroup one of them. 100 is the same as 10 tens. There is 100. But I still need to come and subtract 2 from my ones. So I'm going to have to regroup one of my tens into 10 ones. As I have done that, I came over to my 2. I no longer have 200s. Now I have 100. I regrouped 10. So now there's 10 in my tens place. But I had to regroup again. Now I only have 9 in my tens place, and I regrouped 10 ones here. Now I can subtract 10 minus 2. Well, I'm going to cross out 2. 1, 2. And I have 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So 10 minus 2 is 8 ones. Then I go over to my tens place. I have 9 tens. And I need to take away 1. So I'm going to cross out 1. Now I have 5, 6, 7, 8 left. 8. Then I come to my hundreds place. I regrouped one of my hundreds, so now I only have 100. And I'm going to take away 1. So that leaves me with 0. Then I'm coming over to my thousands place. I have 7 thousands. I can take away 3 because there's enough for me to cross out 3. And I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the 10,000s place, I have 2 thousands. 2,000 minus 4,000. Can I take away 4,000? I cannot, so I have to come over to my 100,000 and regroup 100,000. Count with me. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000. We're going to cross out our 100,000 because we've regrouped it. Now there's only 500,000s and we have put 10 more 10,000s there, which equals 12,000. So now I have 10, 11, 12,000. Now I can take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 8 left. Then in my 100,000s, I have 5, and I can take away 3,000. And I'm left with 2,000. So my number that I got in my place value chart, 284,000, is very close to 284,088. So we can tell that that was done correctly. Now we're going to go to our standard algorithm. So I started by drawing my place value chart. Now I'm in my ones place. I have 0 ones. Can I take away 2 ones? Nope, can't take 0 minus 2. So I go over to the tens. And the tens, I have another 0. I cannot regroup from this 0 because there's nothing there. So I go over to the hundreds. There is 2 in the hundred, so I'm going to take one of them and leave one of them and regroup 10. And 10 tens. Because 10 tens is 100. But we still have to come over to our ones place, so I need to take one of those. Now I only have 9 tens, and I'm giving 10 ones to the ones place. 10 minus 2 is 8. Then we go to the tens place. I have 9 minus 1 is 8. And I come to the hundreds. 1 minus 1, 0. Then the thousands place. 7 minus 3,000 is 4,000s. Then in the 10,000s place, 2 minus 4. Ooh, if I only have 2, I cannot take away 4. So I'm going to be regrouping. Now I gotta come over to my 6 and take away 100,000. Now there's 500,000 left. And I'm regrouping 10 more into the 10,000s place. So because there's already 2 there, we have to add 10 plus 2 is 12. I crossed it out so I wouldn't get confused. So now I have 12 minus 4. I can count up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I have 8. And lastly, in the 100,000s, 500,000 minus 300,000 is 200,000. Now let's check our answer. We're going to take our answer that we got and we're going to write it up at the top. So 284,088, and we're going to add the number that we subtracted. Make sure I'm lining them up correctly. So my 3 goes in the 100,000s, 4, 3, 1. And then we have to add them together. There's my equal sign. Let's add them together. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. 4 plus 3 is 7. 8 plus 4, let's count up, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. That is the number that I started with, so it is correct. Good. All right, there is one that we did today. If you're feeling like, okay, now I've watched you, Miss Tuxhorn, and I feel like I could probably do the next two and then check my answers, great. I want you to try that. If you're still hanging with me, let's move on to the next one. All right, so now we have 200,722 minus 148,849. I'm going to estimate to see about how much my equation will be. When I look at 200,722, I say, oh, 200,000, that's an easy number for me. I'm going to keep that as my estimate. And then I'm going to look over here, and I could say, all right, it's going to be 149,000 if I'm rounding to the nearest 1,000. But I like easy numbers, so I'm going to make it 150. We're going to subtract. 200 minus 150 is 50,000. Now I'm going to come over and write 200,722 in my place value chart. Pause the video to do that. And now I'm taking away 148,849. So we begin in our ones place. I have 2 ones. Can I take away 9? No, I cannot cross out 9 because there aren't 9 here. So I must go over to my tens place and regroup 10. So instead of having 2 tens, now I have 1 10. And now I have 12 ones. So we can look in our ones column and say, okay, what's 12 minus 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm crossing out or taking away 9. And I have 3 left. Then I go to my tens place. I only have 1 10 here. So can I take away 4? I can't. I need to go to my hundreds and regroup 10 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And now we don't have 700s, we have 600s and 11 ones. So I have 11. Now I can take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm left with 5, 6, 7. Then I look at my hundreds. I've got 600s. Can I take away 8? I cannot. I can't go to my thousands because there's nothing there. So then I move again. Can I look in the 10,000s? There's nothing there. So we look in the 100,000s. There are 200,000s that we're going to have to regroup from. 100,000 regroups into 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000. So instead of having 200,000s, now we have 100,000s and 10,000s. But we have to get back over here to our hundreds to subtract. So we've got to regroup again. Take one of those 10,000s and regroup it into 10,000s. So now I don't have 10 10,000s, I have 9 because I regrouped this one. And now we have 10,000s. But because we still have to get over to the hundreds place, we've got to regroup 1,000. 1,000. Let's count by hundreds. 10, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. There is my 1,000. So now we only have 9,000s, but now we have 6 that were already there plus 10 more hundreds, which is 16 hundreds. Now I can take 16 minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're left with 8. And we go to the next place. 9 minus 8, cross out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's only one left right here. Now, in the 10,000s, we have 9 10,000s, and we're taking away 4 10,000s. minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. We're left with 5 10,000s. And in the hundred thousands, 1 minus 1 is 0. There are 0 hundred thousands. So we have 51,873. That is about 50,000. So this is a very reasonable answer. Now let's go to standard algorithm. All right, now on to standard algorithm. We're starting in the ones place. Can we take 2 minus 9? Nope, if we only have 2, we have to regroup one from the tens. So now instead of having 2 tens, we have 1 10, but we have 10 more ones, so we have 12 ones. 12 minus 9, let's count up, 10, 11, 12, that is 3. Then in the tens place, we only have 1. Can we take away 4? No, we can't, so we have to go to the hundreds and regroup. Instead of 700s, we have 600s, and we have 10 more tens, so that is 11 tens. 11 minus 4, count up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. Then we go to the hundreds. 6 minus 8, can't do it. So then we look over in the thousands. Can I regroup from the thousands? I cannot because there's 0. Can I regroup from the 10,000s? I cannot because there's 0. So I must regroup from the 100,000s. We're going to use one of those 100,000s and leave one. 100,000 makes 10 10,000s. But because we have to get all the way back over here to the thousands, we got to regroup again. Now we're only going to have 9 10,000s, but we'll have 10,000s. Okay, but I still have to get to the hundreds, so I'm going to regroup one more time. So 10 and 6 is 16. 16 minus 8, 16 minus 8 is 8. 9 thousands minus 8 thousands is 1. 9 thousands minus 4, 9 10,000s minus 4 10,000s. Count up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 5. And 1 minus 1 is 0. Or you cannot have that 0 there since it's at the beginning. And our answer, 51,873, is about 50. So that is a reasonable guess. Let's check. Take your answer plus the number that we have subtracted and see if you find the number that we started with. All right, 3 plus 9, 12. 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 1 more is 12. 8 plus 8, 16, plus 1 more, 17. 8 plus 1, 9, plus 1 more is 10. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 1 more is 10, and 1 plus 1 is 2. That is the number that we started with here, so we are correct. Super job, guys. Here's the last problem. Let's estimate. 40,040 is close to 40,000. That was easy. And 22,539. Well, let's decide what we're rounding to. Maybe the nearest thousand. So that'd be close to, this is bigger than the midpoint, 23,000. And if we have 40,000 minus 23,000, we know it's going to be in the thousands. So 40 minus 23, that's close enough. We can just count up from 23. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we have 17,000. It should be about 17,000. Okay, let's go ahead and write our problem in our place value chart. Pause the video. All right, we can see there's a lot of zeros in our original number. So that's going to tell us that we're going to regroup several times because we can't take away a larger number from 0. So I have 0 ones. I know immediately, no, I can't take away 9. So I'm going to come over to my tens and regroup. And 1 10 is the same as 10 tens. So instead of having 4 tens, I now have 3 tens. And instead of having 0 ones, I've regrouped, so I have 10 ones. 10 minus 9, well, we can cross out 9 now from 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're left with 1. Then we come over to our tens place. I have 3. Can I take away 3? Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3. That is 0. Then we come to our hundreds. We immediately see there are 0 hundreds and 0 thousands. So I cannot take away 5, nor can I regroup from the thousands. I have to come all the way over to the 10,000s and regroup. 10,000s is 1 10,000 is the same as 10 thousands. So now I no longer have 4 10,000s, I have 3 10,000s. And I have regrouped, so now there are 10,000s. But because we still need to come and subtract in the hundreds, because I cannot take away 5, I need to regroup again. 1,000 is the same as 10 hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. We no longer have 10,000s, we now have 9,000s, and now we have 10 hundreds. I have 10 now. I can take away 5. Let's cross out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 5 left. Then I go to my thousands. I have 9,000s. I can take away 2. 1, 2. I look at it and I say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thousands left. So 9 minus 2 is 7. And when we go to our 10,000s, I have 3 now. Can I take away 2? Yep, I can cross out 2. 1, 2, and there is 1 remaining. So my answer is 17,501, which is close to 17,000. Let's work in standard algorithm now. All right, in the ones, I have 0 ones. I cannot take away 9, so I must regroup from the tens place. Instead of 4 tens, we'll have 3 tens, and that gives us 10 ones. 10 minus 9 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. That one was easy. 0 minus 5. If I have 0, I cannot take away 5, so I have to come and say, all right, I cannot regroup from the thousands. I need to go to the 10,000s. So we regroup 1 from the 10,000s. Now I only have 3 10,000s, but I have 10,000s. But we've got to regroup again because we need them in the hundreds. So now we're going to use one of those thousands to get 10 hundreds. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 2, 7. And 3 minus 2, 1. 17,000 is about 17,501. Let's check our work. Our answer, 17,501 plus 22,539. The answer that the number we subtracted. Go ahead and pause the video and see what you get. 1 plus 9, 10. 1 plus 3, 4. 5 plus 5, 10. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 2 more, 10. 1 plus 1 plus 2, 4. That is the number that we started with. Give yourself 2 stars. You just finished 4 of these videos. I am so proud of you. You're awesome. I hope these videos really helped you. We'll continue working in class to make sure that we are great at adding and subtracting multi-digit numbers up to the millions and maybe even beyond. All right, now that you're becoming a subtraction master, go ahead and flip it over to the other side, and for video 4, do the on your own by yourself.